trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but
Calm yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tichondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a Dreadlord. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
Yes. I've damned everyone and everything I've ever loved in his name. And I still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls. Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
Last. This is more like it. Finally.
Greetings, great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come.
Kel'Thuzad? How could he
I
have...
vow to be wary.
Sound the alarm!
If the townsfolk see your undead minions, they'll call the local guards to stop you.
This is
Help!
more like
The
it.
undead have returned.
At last. Finally. This is more like it. At last.
Seek out the local graveyards. Those buried there will serve you well.
At last.
The undead have returned.
This is more like it.
I bow to your will. My sight is yours.
Speak, fool.
What needs revealing? All shall be revealed.
No one orders me around. Frostborn hungers. Finally.
I live only to serve.
Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. At last. Finally.
I shall be your eyes.
What is it now? Frostborn hungers. At last. Frostborn hungers. At last.
What needs revealing?
This is more like it. At last. This is more like it.
My sight is yours.
Speak, fool. Frostborn hungers.
The
At
dead
last.
have risen again.
This is more
Guards!
like
I live only to serve.
it. Frostborn hungers.
Help!
This is
the
more
undead
like
have
it.
returned.
Finally. This is more like it. Finally.
My life for Ner'zhul.
Frostborn hungers.
The undead! Sound the alarm!
Tread lightly. Finally. This is more like it. Finally.
The dead have risen again.
At
Guards!
last.
I bow to your will.
This is more like it. At last. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. I'm in luck. These graves were dug recently. Arise in the name of the Lich King. This is more like it. What is it now? Tread lightly. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
Bandits, run!
No one orders me around. Ah, at last. What is it now? No one orders me around. This is more like it. What is it now?
I live
No one orders me to serve. Faithless coward. Your pain shall be legendary. You will know endless torment. Now, Frostmourne. You will know endless torment. Your pain shall be legendary. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it.
I live only
at
to
last.
serve, great lord.
You will know endless torment. Now, Frostmourne. Tread lightly. Finally.
My life, Bonezu.
For the Lich King. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Tread lightly.
I live
What
only
is
to
it?
serve.
Frostmourne.
The undead have returned. The dead have risen again.
Finally.
Guards!
Ah, at last. Finally. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
The dead have risen again.
Finally.
Guards!
Frostmourne hungers. Your will. Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it.
Help! The dead have risen
at
again.
last.
Guards!
This is more like it. Ah, at last.
The undead! Sound the alarm!
Frostmourne hungers.
I live
Kill
only
them all!
to serve, great
This is
lord.
more like it. Ah, at last.
life, Bonezu.
This is more like it. Finally.
Ah!
This is more like it.
The
Frostmourne
undead!
hungers.
Sound the
The
alarm!
damned stand ready.
Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
You should burn in hell.
What is it now? This is more like it.
You've betrayed us all.
This is more like it.
I live
Finally.
only to serve.
At last. Now, Frostmourne. Finally.
Well done, Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes. What good are these cultists to us now?
They will aid you in your next undertaking.
And what's that?
You will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master, the Necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.